Hello everyone and welcome to my new video. So in this video I'm going to make texture art because I wasn't in the mood to paint or draw something. I really wanted to try something new. So after thinking a lot that what I should try something new, I remember that there was a trend in which artists are making art using tissue paper and glue. So I decided that okay, I will also try it today. I had never tried making this before. It was the first time I'm making it, so I was kind of nervous and excited at the same time. So, and also I didn't watch any YouTube tutorial uh, on how to make this kind of textured art. So I went in straight with recording it and making it because I thought, why not? Let's just do it. I have tissue papers, I have glue, I have all the material I needed, so let's do it. So, firstly, I cutted half tissue paper in very small pieces. I didn't wanted to waste my tissue paper, and I didn't knew how to make this texture. So, I decided that I'll use half tissue paper, and first I was very confused about if I should add water in it or not. So I thought, okay, I'll not add water. Maybe I'm supposed to make that whole texture with the glue only. But after some time, I realized that it's not possible to make that completely with glue. And yeah, the lighting here is bad. That's because I didn't notice that my lamp is so bright right now. I don't know why, but one more reason for this type of light is that the background is white and what I'm making is also white. So maybe that because of that now I changed the background to this brown wood. So now it's looking better. Well, that's not the matter. We were talking about the texture art. So I added little bit of, not little bit, actually the water was too much. It made it very liquidy, and also I decided to make this texture in white color first to make background, and I also added too much of white paint. I didn't need it that much of white paint, and this paint also made it look so liquidy, and also my tissue paper was in chunks, and I was mixing this whole thing with the back of the spoon, so I wasn't really getting it. How can I break this tissue paper into even more smaller pieces? So I was very confused. It was in chunks, and I was unable to get the texture right. And this is the only reason I didn't like the first piece I made using this texture, because the texture was so liquidy. And look at this plucker, it's so cute. I love this design. So we were talking about the piece painting. So I was confused that will this tissue paper stick automatically to the surface, or do I have to apply glue? I was very nervous at that time. I didn't wanted like to take any risk of ruining my painting. So I applied glue, and not gonna lie, the glue made it even more worse because already the texture was so liquidy and the glue was also liquid, so it took so long to dry. And yes, also I didn't apply glue everywhere. Even in this painting I applied glue on background only, and then I forgot applying glue in that flower or stem. Anyways, you can tell that the texture is not correct looking at this thing only. My tissue paper was in chunks, so I was unable to get that right texture on the paper. And also this was so liquidy. The other one I made, they took almost 1-2 hours to dry, but this one took 6 hours to dry, and especially the background took so long to dry. So it shows that it was so liquidy, but okay, doesn't matter because I was doing it for the first time. And now when I'm recording the voice, I know that I did that wrong, but when I was recording this video, I was very proud of whatever I did. I was like, okay, wow, I did something very nice, and it's very nice. I did very good job, but no, that was it. So then I thought that if I'll make different colors, if I'll cut tissue paper in different pieces, and then if I'll add color to it, and for another color I will again cut tissue paper into pieces, so that's very chaotic and time consuming. So I decided that in this plate I will cut so many tissue paper in small pieces, and I'll add glue into it, and I will make that paste. I don't know what to say about this thing. Is it a paste? Is it a texture? Is it a mixture? I don't know. So I mixed in a lot of this in this plate, and then I decided that in that small containers I will take some of it, and I'll mix color in that, and this will make my work easy. And yeah, that actually make my work so easy. And one more thing, in the first piece I mixed this tissue paper thing with the back of the spoon, but now when I used knife, it also make it more easier for me to break that tissue paper into even more smaller pieces. So working with the knife make my work even more easy. I was able to get the right texture of tissue paper with that, and also now I wasn't getting very big chunks of tissue paper because the knife really helped in breaking that tissue paper into smaller pieces. So that was something nice. I was very proud of that the time I was recording it, and I was like, oh my god, wow, I finally did it. I figured it out how to make this correctly. But anyways, the painting looks horrible because I was also struggling with how to put it on paper by picking up that thing with plucker, how to put it on paper properly. But I was like, okay, let's just leave it. So my rat painting is done, and now I decided to make even more flowers. Also, I first forgot to apply glue, but then I remember I have to add glue, and then I did it. But in this one, that this glue didn't make it worse. This glue didn't make it look very even more liquidy because this time texture was right. So I was very happy with that, and also I was like, yeah, I'm improving in this, I'm getting good at it. So I was very happy at that time, and slowly my nervousness was also getting finished. Is that the right word? Maybe, who knows. Okay, so my background is done, and for the flowers I wanted very light color, as I already told, so I decided to go with the yellow in the center of the flower and white with the petals of the flower. So I mixed in some yellow, and when I was making this one, my sister came in and she was like, oh my god, it's such a slow process, it's taking so much time. And yeah, it actually took me so much time. This whole background took me almost 1 hour to complete. I know it doesn't look like it took 1 hour, but it took. I don't know how to explain that why it took so much time, but it did. And my sister, my small sister, was like, oh my god, it's so boring to do it. And she even questioned me that, don't you find it boring to do this? You are doing it from last 1 hour. Aren't you bored yet? But how do I explain her that feeling? I was actually enjoying it, and I didn't knew at that time that how can I explain her that no, I'm enjoying this thing so much. So I told her that for you these things are boring, but for me these things are kind of relaxing, because according to me, I'm like, okay, I just have to repeat the same process, and at the end a very beautiful piece of painting will come. So for me it's relaxing. It may be boring for you, but not for me. So she was like, okay, I understood. But still she was like, it's boring, and I was like, no, it's very interesting. I enjoyed the whole process a lot. Firstly, I was nervous, but when I went into doing it so much, I was enjoying it so much, and I was like, oh my god, I don't want to stop. I would want to make more and more paintings out of it. I planned to make even one big painting and very detailed painting with this, but then I was like, that's enough for today. I'll think about it in any another video, but it's enough for this video. And also I was kind of tired at that time, and I was running out of time. I had to go to sleep, so I didn't decided to do that. But anyways, so now I'm mixing white color here, and this time I took right amount of white, so it didn't become very liquidy, and this piece was actually so much better than the previous one. This one was, I was feeling like I created masterpiece with this one after having such a big failure with the previous one. So I was very happy about this one, and I liked each and everything about this, the flowers, the color, the texture, everything. So, and at this time I was very creative. I wanted to try out new things. So I also thought that what if I made one art like this, and when this whole thing dries, I add some details to it with my acrylic colors or watercolors. So I decided to do that also, but not with every painting, with one painting only. So for that I decided that I'll make sunflower painting, and I will later add some details to that with my paint acrylic colors. So now I'm quickly finishing my this flower, because at this time I got so excited to make that sunflower also, and I was even more excited to try that thing where I had to add details with acrylic paint, and I didn't know if that will work or not, but I just wanted to experiment. So I was like, okay, even if that didn't look good, doesn't matter, I want to experiment something new. So here I outlined my sunflower, and it's very simple. I filled the center with brown color, and of course for the outer color of the petals I have to add yellow in there. So I'm quickly filling in this whole thing, and yeah, I wasn't tired at this moment also, like even if I was tired. So my small brother came in to show me his toys, and I forgot where I was, what I was talking about, so let's just leave that topic. I don't remember what I was talking about. Here I'm completing my sunflower with brown and yellow color, and for this one I decided to make black background, and I guess you can see that very light outline of something on the sunflower. So I decided to make one butterfly also on top of sunflower, but then I decided no, I will not do it. I will keep it simple. So yeah, and I also made this painting. I don't know why green color is showing through that painting. Actually I decided to use some old waste sheets on this, and I made that hill painting on a sheet on which I had already painted something green. I guess that was a forest scene that I ruined, so that's why the green is showing through. But yeah, finally now it's time to paint in this thing and see if that works or not. So first I went with adding some brown, dark brown in the center of the flower, and I guess that looked nice because of the texture it was looking good. and I wasn't sure about the petals. I wasn't sure about the petals if they are looking good or not. I was having very mixed reviews about this. Like, did I liked it? Mm, I don't know. Did I hated it? I don't know. But it was looking very simple, and at one moment I thought that I ruined it, but then I decided to outline it with black pen, and because of the texture, yes, of course it was hard to outline it, but somehow I did it and it wasn't looking bad after outlining it. So here my painting is done. Thank you so much for watching.